Okay, beta, Mariam and Abdullah, can you hear me now?
Yes.
So this is the topic which we have just discussed. That is about, I told you, that is about electricity and chemicals. It is also known as electrochemistry, or sometimes we simply call electrolysis. Okay, in this we actually discussed that during some chemical reaction, electricity is generated, and for many reaction we need electricity to carry out. Okay, so in this topic we will discuss that there are some reactions which need electricity to carry out, and there are some reactions through which electricity is produced. Okay, so first of all we have to discuss few basic definitions. Like I already explained, conductors are substances that conduct electricity but are not decomposed in the process. Means they don't undergo any chemical change. Example, all metals, whether they are in molten state or in solid state, alloys, graphite, etc. Now, alloys are mixture of metals, okay? And conductors are the materials through which electricity can pass because of having free moving electrons, okay, like metals and graphite. Okay, beta, we have already discussed this. And insulators are the solids or the substances through which electricity cannot pass, like plastic, wood, glass, wool, diamond, etc. Okay, ये हमने already discuss किया था ना बेटा?
Yes.
Yes. Now electrolyte. What are electrolytes? I told you these are the molten ionic compounds or aqueous solution of ionic compounds like salts, alkalis, or acids, which conduct electricity, and they also undergo a chemical change, or they are decomposed when electricity is passed through them. So they are called electrolytes. They are called electrolytes. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, Abdullah. Electrolytes conduct electricity because they have ions which are free to move. This is the reason why they conduct electricity. We have already discussed when we did the topic chemical bonding that ionic compounds conduct electricity in their molten state or in their aqueous solutions because they have free moving ions. Okay, acid solution also conduct electricity because of free moving ions. Alkalis and their solution also conduct electricity because of their free moving ions. They are all called electrolytes. Okay, beta?
Okay.
Non-electrolytes, I have just told you that these are the liquids or the solutions through which electricity cannot pass, and they don't undergo any chemical change, like pure water, sugar solution, molten sulfur, paraffin mean kerosene oil, ethanol, petrol, etc. They don't have free moving ions. They are molecular compounds. They consist of molecules, and they are non-electrolytes. Okay. Now, distilled water mean pure water that don't conduct electricity, and we are talking about direct current. Okay. Which current, beta? Direct current, DC. I told you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Now, ionic solids do not conduct electricity as their ions are not free to move. They are fixed in their position. Okay. But when they are in molten state or in their aqueous solution, they conduct electricity. Okay, beta?
Okay, sir.
So this is a
Okay.
good comparison of non-electrolytes, poor electrolytes, and strong electrolytes. Poor electrolytes, also known as weak electrolytes. Okay. Non-electrolytes which do not conduct electricity at all, like pure water, petrol, sugar solution, ethanol, etc. Weak electrolytes or poor electrolytes are the weak acids, alkalis such as ethanoic acid, carbonic acid, ammonia solutions, lime water, etc. Whereas strong electrolytes mean which conduct electricity at larger extent. They conduct electricity at larger extent, like sulfuric acid solution, sodium chloride solution, sodium hydroxide solution, molten sodium chloride, molten aluminum oxide, etc. Okay, beta? Okay.
Okay.
Now this is testing for conductivity in solids. For example, if you place a solid here, and this is the battery, and this is the sign for bulb or the lamp. If you have connected this circuit with the insulator, bulb will not glow. but if you connect it with any conductor, it will start glowing. So that is the test for conductivity in solids. Okay, beta? Now
Okay,
this
sir.
is the diagram that shows a simple cell in which you can see here a beaker is shown having some electrolyte. The two electrodes, one is connected with the positive terminal of the battery. Now the bigger line shows the positive terminal of the battery, smaller line shows the negative terminal of the battery or the cell. And I told you that battery or the cell is the source of direct current. And these are the wire that makes the external circuit. This is the bulb or the lamp. If there is electrolyte, this bulb will glow. For example, if you have taken some acid solution, some alkali solution, some salt solution, some molten ionic compounds, the bulb will glow. If there is like pure water, sugar solution, ethanol, kerosene, petrol, etc., the bulb will not glow if we set up apparatus like this. Okay. So such a substance would be called as non-electrolyte. Okay, beta? Okay.
Okay, sir.
So this is simple cell. Okay, we have I have told you already earlier that now these metal rods or graphite rods or the strips or the plates of metals or graphite which are connected with the terminal of the battery through wires are called electrodes. The one that is connected with the positive terminal is called anode. The one that is connected with the negative terminal is called cathode. Okay. Now we divide the electrodes into two types on the basis of their nature or their composition. For example, I told you that inert electrodes means these electrodes do not react during electrolysis or with the electrolyte. Inert electrodes, okay, like graphite and platinum. Graphite and platinum. कौन से बेटा?
Graphite and platinum
But I told you that we do not usually use platinum. Why?
because it is very expensive.
Very expensive. Yes. Okay. And non-inert electrodes are also known as active electrodes. These are the electrodes of reactive metals like magnesium, like iron, like zinc, like copper, etc. And they do react with electrolytes, or they can react with electrolytes or during electrolysis. Okay, beta?
Okay,
Okay, Abdullah, everything is clear?
clear.
Now here you can see electrode is a rod or plate where an electric current enters or leaves an electrolyte. Reaction occurs at the electrode, sorry, and not inside the electrolyte. Electrons never go into the electrolytes. Electrolytes only have ions, free moving ions, okay? Electrons don't go inside the electrolyte. Okay, beta? And reaction happens on the surface of electrodes. Reactions कहाँ होते हैं?
Surface of electrode.
जी दोबारा पूछ रहा हूँ बेटा. Reactions takes place at the surface of electrodes. Okay, is it clear, beta?
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Good, very good. So now there is another table that show the difference between conductors and electrolytes. Conductor, a property of metal alloys in graphite that conducts electricity, take place in solid and molten form, does not decompose. They don't undergo any chemical reaction or change. Electrons carry the current in conductors, whereas this is a property of mostly ionic compounds, take place in liquids, in molten or in aqueous form. Aqueous solution mean when they dissolve in water, they undergo reaction and decomposed. They decompose during electrolysis, and in electrolytes, ions are responsible for carrying the current. Okay, beta? Okay.
Okay.
So here is a simple cell you can see here. These are the two electrodes connected with the positive and negative terminal of the battery respectively. And these lines shows the wires, metal wires, mostly of copper. Okay, clear? Okay, beta.
Okay.
So that's all for today. We will continue the electrolysis and we will discuss different example of electrolysis of molten ionic compounds, and we will discuss the electrolysis of aqueous solution in the next class. Okay, so that's all for today, and Allah Hafiz beta.
Half
Allah Hafiz.